Hey, what's up everyone, it's Eli here today. Make sure to leave a like and turn on post notifications as always. And today I'm going to be explaining your Daemon. Okay, so the Daemon is your pure ultimate godly version of yourself. It's the ultimate version of you. Okay, so we have a lot of aspects of your being that I'm going to need to explain. So let's get into the simple stuff before I get into the more advanced stuff. So we have the Kundalini Energy. We have the black Kundalini connected to soul, divine, feminine, -1, negative, destructive, chaotic energy or charge within your being. Then we have the white Kundalini and the more creative, masculine, positive, phallus-like charge in your being. So we have the white and the black Kundalini, and these Kundalini energies are connected to your lower self or your lower nature, which is connected to your spirit animal. And your spirit animal is really the manifestation of your physical nature, your lower nature, and it has to tie in with instincts, desires, love, lust, hunger, fight, or flight, and it's really just your lower essence in nature. And then you raise the Kundalini, the soul and spirit energy, up into your higher nature, unifying your lower and your higher nature. Your higher nature is when you begin to become connected to your higher awareness and source energy, or the all or God. And your higher nature is very intelligent, wise, and it has a lot of empathy. It's very thought out. It's very thorough, it's very analytic, mathematical, emotional, and logical. And the higher self, or the Daemon, we have a few aspects in that we need to understand. We have the conscious, I'm aware of, I can do this. Like I'm picking up this ring, I'm conscious of it, okay, simplified. We have the subconscious, which is, I crave bagels. Why do I hear this song on repeat? This spirit is talking to me. I'm channeling this, okay? And then we have the unconscious, so everything that you're not aware of, which ties into the shadow self. And the shadow self and the unconscious are very thoroughly linked. So the shadow self is everything you're not aware of, everything that's not integrated, and it's very connected to your subconscious and unconscious and that soul or black Kundalini energy. And your conscious energy would be connected to the white Kundalini. Okay, so the shadow is everything that's not integrated. So this could be psychic abilities that you're not aware of. This could be past lives. This could be traumatic memories, okay? It's really anything that's in the dark or the shadow of your nature. Okay, and once you raise your Kundalini soul and spirit energy and unify your higher nature and your lower nature, and then you take it from your conscious to your unconscious to your subconscious, and you enter your Daemon, which is enlightenment, as people call it. It's very simple. It's very simple once you understand the science of it. Then you can then go into your astral body or your spiritual body. And this is when you begin to start having dreams, lucid experiences. You start being able to fly around in the astral and do stuff you just weren't really aware of or conscious of before, because your astral body is another body. It's not actually a part of your higher self or your Daemon, but your astral body is, it's basically just another body that you can transfer your consciousness into, okay? So that's very simple, and your astral body can get destroyed. You can literally create a new one, okay? It's nothing too important as people tend to see it. You can create astral doubles as well, okay? So understand that your Daemon and your astral body are different, okay? So if you go to sleep and all you see is black, that's because your Daemon is still here. Does that make sense? So that's pretty simple, okay? And then when you can go beyond you, and then you can go into the all, or in the Sephiroth, it is, what the fuck is the name of it, bro? I'm having a brain fart. Kether. It's Kether. And in the clip auth that's Samael, you can connect a source, and the all, or the God, is everything that you can be connected to. So to kind of like simplify that, there's a lot to break down. There's a lot of information. Basically, you are your higher self, and you are your Daemon, and everything that you are is within you. You just need to do shadow work, okay? So, like, I'm going to give you an example. Say there's a spirit in my room that I'm not really aware of. I'm going to consciously, oh, I feel a presence or an energy, or an energetic shift. I'm going to connect to it, and I'm going to feel the energy, but because my lower nature can't understand it, I have to tap into my subconscious, and my third eye. Oh, okay, I feel this is you, and then the information comes from the unconscious into the subconscious, and I channel and download the information into my conscious mind. That's the nature of channeling, okay? And that requires soul energy. If I'm using spirit energy, I'm visualizing and using that white Kundalini, which is going from my conscious, from my subconscious into my unconscious, and my higher self or my Daemon is going to create and manifest that in my reality. So the lower is using its energy to create in the higher. Okay? So yeah, that's basically your Daemon summarized, simplified, and summed up. I believe I clarified everything. So let's see, the higher self, the Daemon, the lower self, the spirit animal, unconscious, subconscious, conscious, astral body, soul, spirit, Kundalini. Yeah, I covered all of that. I covered the astral body, basically everything that I kind of needed to, even source. So yeah, here's a little bit of advice. I've had people tell me, you're this goetic demon, you're this deity, you're this god. If somebody's giving you information, it doesn't matter if they're your best friend, if they're your family member, if they are whoever, right? If they're telling you this, don't trust that, because that's a form of spiritual ego. I've had people tell me these things, and what's happened is I start using the sigils they channeled for me, or I start using the divine names they channeled for me, or connecting to the entity that they said I was, such as like Hermes. And I actually was unconsciously invoking that energy, and I actually lost connection with my higher self, or my Daemon, by doing so, and by using their sigils and using their divine names. That really fucked me up, okay? And I've been told things like, you're this goetic demon, you're a fallen angel, you're a Greek god. I don't care if they're your best friend, if they're family, if they're siblings. It doesn't matter how good of people they are, okay? Make sure that where you find yourself and where you build yourself up from comes from within, and not from any exterior, anything outside of you, okay? Because if it's outside of you, you're not looking in the right place. When you go to do shadow work and integrate your higher self, you look in the mirror. You don't look at someone else, okay? So that's a piece of advice. If you have somebody telling you shit like that, or giving you names and sigils, don't trust that shit. That's not you. And you're probably setting yourself up to become a walk-in or a possessed being. Be careful, okay? Other than that, that sums up everything. If you want to figure out who you are, look within. I gave you everything you need to know. But anyways, peace out, and I'm going to see y'all in the future. I made that video like 50 fucking times.